So today I'm thinking we'll do another, not another, but a different kind of video. And while I talk, I thought that I can fix this Xbox 360 controller. There's really nothing wrong with it per se. Just a little bit dirty. Needs a battery cover, as you can see. Well, maybe I took it off before, but it's missing a battery cover. Which I got third party. Here it is. And also we're gonna check the thumbsticks later and maybe replace them with these new ones. So anyway, I wanted to talk about a couple of different things in this video, and I guess I'll start with a little bit about myself and my background and stuff like that, because it's gonna play into other things later. So I work in IT, specifically I'm a developer, and I've always been fascinated by technology. When I was young, my father was fixing electronics for other people in the neighborhood and stuff like that, probably for money. And actually one of my first childhood memories, even maybe my first memory, is when it was like late at night, everyone was sleeping, and being how I am, of course I couldn't sleep, so I tried to, do something interesting, find something fun to do, and I found my dad's workplace, and there was this motherboard. I think it was from a TV or something, a big board anyway, and I saw it and was fascinated, like, wow, is this the inside of the TV? What are all these components and stuff like that? And I was really interested. So I turned the board on the other side, and of course that's the part where all the green solder mask is, and where all the soldering is done and stuff like that. And like, I took my hand and I just dragged it on the back of the motherboard, and my hand started bleeding furiously. It was crazy, a lot of blood. Then of course I was a kid, I was maybe like 2-3 years old, so I started to scream, obviously, and cry. So that is my first memory ever, I think. And since then I always knew that I wanted to do something with electronics. And a couple of years later, of course, my dad, also working in IT, he got me a computer. My first PC was like an Amiga. First game ever played on there was Super Frog. That's an awesome game. I actually have it on Steam now, but the HD version sucks. I think the original was way better, and this screw doesn't want to come out. Anyway, and being a software developer, I always wanted to work more with hardware, and there was a couple of projects where I actually worked with hardware, but that was kind of boring because I didn't get to design the hardware myself or stuff like that, or have any say in it. I just had to create code and write APIs and stuff like that. So for me it was kind of obvious getting into this YouTube space. I always was interested in hardware, and in the beginning, before I got my soldering station and before I got my heat gun and everything like that, I stumbled upon a little channel, very obscure, you might have heard of it, I Made Vince. And Vince, I was so fascinated by him, how he always said like, oh, I don't know anything about, electronics, and don't do what I do, I'm an amateur and stuff like that. But just with the process of elimination, and just by thinking a little bit, he had such great results, and I was so impressed by him. And also Statistics Fix, and Northwich Fix, and later on Joey Does Tech, motivated me to get my own gear, and start doing this electronics repair as fun. So I got a bunch of junk tech that was beyond saving, from friends and stuff like that, and I started tinkering with it. and I got so hooked. It was so fun. I could like spend hours just desoldering a whole what you say, motherboard, taking off all the components, sorting them, and I actually have like millions upon millions, I think, components that I can use for different things. Not all of them are documented, but it's good to have extra spares just in case, like I had with the Wii controller, if you saw that video. Not many did, but anyway. Taking a break from the babbling, I think these caps look good enough. Sure, they're a bit dirty, but they're in great condition otherwise, so I can just clean them up. But we're not here to talk about the caps. So, with that being said, I have a great job with great colleagues that I enjoy very much. It's fun. I get paid decently, I think. And if my boss sees that, he's probably gonna scoff like, "Oh, you get paid a lot," but whatever. I'm happy. He's happy, I hope. And yeah, I can't complain. I have a great life. And wait, okay, no. Here are the things. I thought I ripped them off. Anyway, so I started tinkering and I bought a lot of controllers, consoles, things that were broken off the Swedish version of eBay, because for some reason eBay doesn't work in Sweden, which is insane. Anyway, but you know, life got in the way and things like that. So I wasn't really, you know, super motivated to do this, and I thought, okay, what can make me keep up the repairs in a good pace, and like do it regularly, so I don't just drop it as I've done with millions of other projects before. So that's when the idea of a YouTube channel came to me, and as you have seen, I've posted a video every week, if not more than once a week sometimes, but I'm trying to stay on a schedule with once a week. At first, I mean, it was never for, you know, views or getting some extra income and stuff like that. It was just a way for me to keep myself accountable and keep doing the repair stuff, because I think it's really fun and it's really relaxing. And I think it has like great mental benefits for me, because I haven't been stressed at all since I started doing YouTube, not full time, but you know, regularly. So I think it has been a net positive for me. But it was just a way for me to keep myself accountable. And I was thinking like, okay, I'm always very critical of myself. Not that, you know, oh, I'm sad, I suck and stuff like that. But you know, I try to, how do you say it? Me as a person, if I get content with what I do or what I have, I stop, you know, putting in the effort. And I thought like, okay, I don't know how to edit, I don't know how to film, as you have seen in my videos. And I don't know how to be entertaining, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna start producing a bunch of videos, and nobody's gonna see them and stuff like that. So should I really care about editing? And I thought, well, you know, if I want to do this for my sake, I should care about editing, because in the end, it's something I should be proud of. And you know, I didn't expect to get like any views. I thought, okay, I'm gonna have like 50 videos up at some point, and if I'm lucky, I'm gonna have like 10 views total each. But that was not each, but like total. But that was not the case. I've met several great people. Shout out to Andrew, who always comments on my videos and gets through them, although they're super long. And also Painful Dwayne, which is another YouTuber. I'm gonna put his face somewhere here. You should really go check him out. He's a million times better than me, both when it comes to repairs, editing, and stuff like that. I really enjoy his channel. I think you should check it out. It is actually my favorite channel on this site, and I love when he posts, but he hasn't done that in a while, at least at the time of this recording. Like, it was 2 weeks ago. So, you know, I'm getting a bit of abstinence. So Dwayne, you better have something good in store for us for your next video. Anyway, why was I babbling about this? I usually just talk and then I forget why I started to talk. But anyway, I mean, I'm glad that people are watching this. It's always extra motivating and fun when people actually see what you do and, you know, reach out to you, write comments, stuff like that. But that was never my intention, as I've said before. That being said, I have not been super pleased with the channel because I have had a huge problem, if you haven't noticed, and I haven't really known how to go around it until like a couple of days ago. And I thought, well, maybe I should do a channel update, talk a bit about this, because I think this can be important to talk about and maybe interesting for some people. I am not good at cutting out my content, and I don't know why. I mean, I want to show everything, but you know, you watch some channels and you think, well, a fix, it's like, okay, they edited out some stuff, but it might take maybe half an hour. And for me, at least, at my level, that's not the case. Things take a long time. Editing all those long things takes a lot of time as well. I mean, a fix for me can take anywhere from 1 hour if it's a quick one that I consider to be a quick one, or it can take like several hours. I don't even want to think about it because it just makes me sad. Okay, maybe not sad, but you know, it's a bit of anxiety knowing how long things actually take. But I have gotten some comments privately in my life, and it's also something I've been thinking a lot about. And I will do my best now and say what you think about this to shorten the videos considerably. I'm thinking to have the videos be somewhere about 10-15, maximum of 25 minutes, because you know, you can't cut out too much, and I think that depending on the repair, 15 to 20 minutes or 25 should be a good goal to try to reach. So first of all, I'm thinking, what do you think about that? And if you don't like it, do you think I should make a second channel, and I think I will, where I have my longer versions of the videos up? So tell me what you think. Tell me if you think that, okay, yeah, I just care about the shorter content, that would be nice, or no, I would really miss the long form content. And I mean, even if just one person wants the long form, I will keep doing that, because I think it's fun. Editing is fun, filming is fun, uploading it, doing thumbnails, all that stuff. It's really fun for me. So, you know, I don't really mind doing the extra work. The only thing is that with the longer content, editing takes a serious amount of time. I'm talking like every video is about, the longer ones at least, is maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes up to 7 hours of editing. Just, you know, cutting, syncing all the audio, stuff like that. It can be a pain. And for those wondering, I am using DaVinci Resolve to edit. Great program, free for, like, I don't think free for something. Read the license. I did it and I figured out, okay, for my case, it is fine, but it's definitely a piece of software you should firstly use, secondly support, and I mean, if the channel blows up in the future, I will definitely, you know, say my thanks and buy a license for DaVinci Resolve, because they seem like a great company. They have nice built-in plugins. It's easy to install your own. I have this plugin for zooming in and out that I really much enjoy. I should put that in the description somewhere as well. But anyway, I'm blabbering about stuff again. So I'm thinking shorter form content on this channel, and maybe have a second channel where I do longer form content. So please let me know what you think about that. If you have any other suggestions, you know, I want to have fun with this channel. That's why I do the cringy green screen stuff, because I think it's fun. It's my sense of humor. It's dumb. It's unnecessary, and I love it. And I like editing it. I like learning new things in editing. I like figuring out how to remove the background of the green screen and stuff like that. I like being efficient in it. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. So please tell me your thoughts. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that anyway. So depending on how long this takes, this will probably be the last long video on this channel, but I don't think it's gonna be that long. But yeah, please let me know. So, I mean, that are my thoughts moving forward. I don't think I have really anything else to say, so I'll just keep cleaning this. I will speed things up for you. And yeah, if I have something else to say later on, I will probably chime in. Yeah, and that is it. Oh yeah, and I'm thinking of also maybe doing an Instagram. Yeah, having an Instagram just to put some other things, things I do in the community post when I get new stuff in, when I get new things to fix in, just like a sneak peek preview kind of thing. And yeah, try to be a bit more social with the community and stuff like that, and give a bit of behind the scenes and whatever you want to call that. Yeah, so I'll try to do that as well without dropping the start button. Yeah, but these are just some thoughts I have that I wanted to share with you guys, because as I said, I didn't think anyone would watch this, and I really do appreciate every single one of you, every view, even if you come in, see 5 seconds like, well, this guy's trash, or you stay for the whole video, which is probably not that likely. I still appreciate everything. It's very fun, it's very motivating. But yeah, if I come up with anything else to say, because this was like, okay, I have these thoughts, but I haven't really thought them through, and I just blabber until I think I'm done. So I think I'm done. But yeah, I might come back. But enjoy rest of the clean, and I'll see you at the end. Alright, so I'm gonna test this off camera. We're gonna see if it works or not, but it should, because it did work before I cleaned it up. And yeah, if I don't come back, thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What are your thoughts on what I said? Do you have any suggestions for me? Something you've been thinking about, something maybe you figure out now? Let me know. I'm always open for you know, criticism, for ideas, anything like that. So if there's anything, let me know, and we'll be sure to do something more fun in the next video. So thanks, have a good day, peace.